Hello there, WinterTrainer here, and welcome to the first episode of not only our channel, but the Terminus Championship League. This week, which is the first week, we'll be facing the Lilycove City Linoones, and it's going to be a really good matchup. We have a team, as you can see right over here. We have a lot of ice weaknesses, which is a problem. And Tillop, the coach of the Lilycove City Linoones, has Kiram. And so if he scarfs it or specs it, it can do work on our team. Now, I left out a lot of the Pokemon that had major weaknesses to Kiram, and brought Pokemon I felt could counter it. Stoutland took the place of Haxorus, and I didn't bring Mega Sceptile because I felt I didn't want that ice weakness. And on top of that, there's the Galvantula, which Bug is another weakness that we don't really appreciate, but we're not as weak to as ice. So I tried bringing a team that could counter that. So we got a team builder here. This is basically our squad. Yeah, I feel like it's going to do well. We have Alamomola just mainly for Wish Passing and the nice Regenerator. Stoutland with Superpower to take on Kyurem and really anything else it wants to, and a few walls here and there and just Pokemon to take care of his team. So once he's ready, we're going to accept it. It's going to be nice this season because this league is made up of a lot of really good opponents. No one in our league is not very good at battling or doesn't have much experience, and so every week's going to be really tough. One of the nice things about our squad particularly I like is in our draft we didn't get sniped at all. My first pick, Victini, whose name is wrong, is the Pokemon I wanted just right away. I've been playing with Victini a lot lately, and I really wanted to get it. Now, the other Pokemon I really wanted was Alamomola, which in Elite format, normally Wish doesn't work, but I think it can. I've had good experience with Alamomola as a wall. It can take nearly any physical hit at once, and I think that'll be really helpful for our team. But back to OU pick, I was thinking, why don't I, with the squad I wanted, we're going to have Rock's problem with Victini. So Skarmory perfectly counters out that with the Defog and resisting Rock with Steel and it being super effective to flying, so it's neutral, which is perfect. We can get in a Defog and get rid of hazards when needed, which is perfect against Galvantula, but we don't want Skarmory in against that. Cresselia is here as obviously a wall. This week, since most of his threats are special, basically everyone has special defense investment. Fletchinder I drafted because most fight types, it can one-shot with acrobatics. It's simple as that. And the other moves are just there in case we get them up. I feel like our squad's going to put up a challenge to him. Just waiting for him to send the invite, but let's see. What else is there? Basically, this whole team is just built to take on his big threats like Kyurem, which to me is his scariest threat. He also has Mega Venusaur, which isn't as bad because basically all my Pokemon can take it on except for Alamomola. Everyone else, I'm pretty sure two-shots it. Maybe not. No, yeah, everyone two-shots it. Slowbro is another one. That's going to be tough. I'm hoping to get a Toxic off on it, which would be very helpful. And really, Cresselia takes on really well, too. The sad thing is a Bolt Strike from Midnight here, or Victini, doesn't do as much as I'd hope. But if we can predict the switch Slowbro coming in, we can either go for Bolt Strike or U-turn depending on the situation, and maybe get a switch priority or get a nice chunk of damage off. Then he also has Mienshao, which isn't much of a problem. Galvantula, which like I said is going to be a threat. But I have a plan, and I'm hoping it'll work well. But start with Victini, absorb the hit, go for U-turn, and then bring in Fletchinder, which with Gale Wings will be able to kill Galvantula. And if he switches out, so what? We get some nice damage on someone else. He also has Kyurem, which like I said is a huge threat. Flygon, which in preparing for Kyurem we have coverage for. I would have brought Ice Beam on Cresselia, but I really wanted the Shadow Ball for the Slowbro, which we had nothing else for, really. Moonblast for Kyurem and Mienshao and other Pokemon like that. And Psychic for Mega Venusaur and just Stab. He also has Escavalier, which I don't particularly expect him to bring, but Victini can easily one-shot. It does, I think, 400% if it's not defensive, even if it is, something like that. He's Aromatisse, which is the main reason why I didn't bring Haxorus. I've been debating all day, and really for the past week, if I should bring Stoutland or Haxorus. And the nice thing about Stoutland is it has no worry about Aromatisse, like Haxorus is. I was thinking about bringing a set in which I could set up on the Aromatisse with Haxorus by having a berry that I think is Roselli. Helps me take a fairy type hit, and then I could set up a Dragon Dance and kill it. Possibly. Is the only thing that was the problem, so I couldn't do that. I was thinking about Scarfing it too, which would have been nice, but I don't want to get Scarfed into Outrage at the wrong time. Then he has Miltank, Magmortar, Miss Maggie's, and Armaldo. So it's a pretty scary squad. And I'd say Miltank wouldn't be... I don't think he's going to bring it also, like I said, with his Cavalier, but it's another Pokemon where Superpower from Stoutland, or really just moves from my other Pokemon, will be able to take care of it. It's nothing that I'm all too worried about it. Even though it can be a good wall, it's not something that's going to want to take hits from Stoutland or Cresselia or Victini. It sometimes, like, it has Thick Fat, but it still doesn't... No one appreciates a V-Create from a Victini. I can calc it really fast to see how... Let's see. Miltank... Yeah, V-Create still... This is what Thick Fat does around 50%. That's a defensive... Defensive Miltank is not going to appreciate any hit from Victini. Okay, actually it's about 40% when you put in... This set wasn't defensive, which is weird, but does about 40%, and then I can switch out. It's not going to like that. But, yeah, I think it looks like he's ready for our match. It's about time that we go. Now it's time to see, can we, the Anastar City Apoms, take on the Lilycove City Linoones? It's time to go. No Kyurem? Oh my gosh, it's so good I kept Scrappy on Stoutland. I was so close to switching that out, but he has no Kyurem. That's amazing. That's beautiful. I was so worried about that Kyurem. Oh my gosh. I've been thinking if he Choice Specs Kyurem, it just tears through my team. I IV'd and EV'd the Stoutland to take a hit from a Choice Specs Kyurem because I was so sure that he'd bring it. Because it could one-shot Stoutland if I didn't have the right investment. So, like I was saying before, I'm going to lean off with the Victini, predicting the Galvantula, since that's pretty obvious. If he goes for Sticky Webs, that's okay. I get the U-turn off, and then I have my Gale Wings Pokemon to come in. So let's go. Yeah, pretty obvious lead. So if he goes for the Thunder or the Bug Buzz, it's not going to do... I think he does 40% to us, maybe a little more, but we can heal off with the Wish. So I'm just going to go for the U-turn here. So, yeah. Here, let me pull up Galvantula and count. Let's see. Galvantula, you lead. So V-Crate, which... Oh, okay, so maybe he isn't... Oh. Wait, is that not a defensive Slowbro? I could have sworn it did less than that. Oh, no. It's defensive. That was a low roll, too. Well... Okay, let's see. How much does Stoutland do to it? Or Old Main? Yeah, I think Stoutland can just come in here and get off a nice crunch. Because I don't need it for anything now, just coverage. It'd be nice for the Aromatisse, but no one's going to take a return nicely. Return it should do 36 to 43% against this, so it 2-shots it. So we're gonna just go into old main right here. Oh, and what I hate about Showdown is Victini isn't shining it for some reason in battle. It's just terrible. It's like, I love shiny Victini. The white and the orange is just amazing. I love it. And then it's just so disappointing to see it not work. So I could go for the crunch here. Maybe get the defense drop. Yeah, it's not flinch, so I don't think that's worth it. I'm just going to go for the return. If he switches into Miss Magius instead, it's going to do a good chunk. I think this Slowbro takes it the best. Let's see, what does it do to Flygon? So I'm thinking Flygon's either Bandit or Scarf. I don't really care either way. Yeah, it does. Against a non-defensive... Yeah, there we go, that's... Okay, so he slack-offed. Okay, that sucks. I'm gonna go into Alomoa here, try and get a Toxicol. And that's a crit. The burn, I mean, it sucks, but it doesn't mean anything. I'm just gonna go for Toxic. Yeah. I eat that up. So I'm gonna have to switch here. If he's going for Toxic, I can just go into Cresselia. If he predicts that, he can go into Miss Magius, but do I care? If he goes into Miss Magius, I can predict the Shadow Ball going to Stoutland. Well, does Miss Magius get... Does it get... It's so weird, I'm logging in the same Showdown account on my other computers and so borrowing my brother's, and so it's showing the battle over here too, but I'm checking Showdown. So Miss Magius, if it gets Focus Blast, that could be... Yeah, no, it doesn't get Focus Blast. Hidden Power Fight, maybe? Against Stoutland. He didn't go into it, obviously. Ooh, the specialty drop sucks. But that really shouldn't matter. Let's see, Hidden Power Fighting from the Miss Magius. It doesn't do enough to Stoutland to matter. So, I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Ball. I mean, that's all I can really do right now. And, like, nothing's really gonna appreciate it. Okay, the Toxics. So what? He doesn't have Cure. I mean, it just doesn't really matter anymore or anything. Like, a lot of my Pokemon now aren't as necessary. Like, this Slowbro is getting whittled down, and it's the thing that can take the best hits on his team. That's amazing. I was struggling to think of how we were going to get rid of this Slowbro. Okay, it goes into Aromatisse. How does Alomoa take this hit from Aromatisse? This is my only Pokemon not specially defensive. Moonblast does a nice chunk, but I can get a Wish off here. I shouldn't die. I can get a Wish off and switch into... Sorry, excuse me. I can get a Wish off and go into Stoutland, because it 2-shots. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Did he just talk? Oh, no. Oh, we're not Stoutland, so okay. Yeah, Stoutland. It has a 59% to 2-shot, so I'll just wish and go into that. That's... Oh, yeah, Aromatherapy. That's cool, bro. I don't really care. That's... Like, the Moonblast there, he could have... if Moonblast did not a whole lot, but yeah, okay. That's cool. I'll just go into Stoutland. Stoutland can tank the hit easily, and then... Yeah, or... How much does Midnight do? I'm gonna go into Midnight. It does a lot more. And I will love this Wish. Whatever he does. Yeah, oh. Oh, eat it up. Especially defensive Victini. Okay, now this is... How much is... Bolt Strike won't 2-shot. But if he switches in, it could kill the slow bro. I'll go for it. No. How much does U-turn do to slow bro? I could go. U-turn's gonna do a lot too. I can just U-turn back into Aromatisse. Yeah, let's go for it. If he switches in slow bro, it's gonna be basically dead. Yeah. Okay, so he stayed in. He's probably going. I would assume recover or whatever wish, whatever this gets. Let's. I think. Yeah, just back into Aromatisse. I know it's not gonna appreciate the hit, but reflect. Okay, that is not ideal. Okay. Fun times. I mean, that works. Okay, let's just go into... How much does an acrobatics do? It shouldn't do all that much, but if it... Becky can get off a nice hit after a swords dance, because it resists fairy after a swords dance. With a reflect up, it's not gonna do much. I'm just gonna have to go back into this. Woo! This battle's going pretty good. Ooh, how much? Wait. Aw, dang it. Put the wrong move on this. Whatever. It's gonna be fine. I wanted to have Swords Dance on this. Probably should have double checked that before the battle. But Roost is still good because if Aromatisse goes down, I'll be able to recover it up and not have to worry about that. He's probably just trying to predict who I'm gonna go into. Let's. Slow bro. Cool. This slow bro with the reflect up. I'm just gonna have to stall out the reflect, honestly. Because, wow, this is gonna be a stall. Not. There's gonna be some stalling in this, I guarantee it. Oh, this is. I'm not staying in. I need to switch out. I can't do anything to that. Alamo is the best switching right here. Okay. How does Cresselia take a hit from a Goblin? Predict that switch on this. It was a little obvious. Okay, let's see. Cresselia? My Cresselia. Shoot the door. It tanks a Bug Buzz. Let's protect to scout what he's going for. Might as well. He's going for Energy Ball, so what? Or well, no, he doesn't need Energy Ball, he's going for Thunder. He might just switch out. I'm trying to predict the switch. Because he might think I might have an Assault Vest Stellan or something like that. I'm betting he's a little confused to why I didn't bring more of my dragons. Right now, the Haxorus would have been looking nice. Yeah, he's just going for Thunder. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Sucks that I got Toxic. How does Midnight take it? No, I know Midnight takes it well, but I won't like the switch. Because it does... Thunder does at 30 to 37%. And then I take the second one. How does this? Oh, this is. I'll just switch into Midnight because I know all that toxic damage racking up. Bug Buzz even does at most 30%, which is nice. Let's do it. Yeah, that did about what I. He got a high roll, but did about what I thought. So if he thinks I'm gonna predict the switch, I think he'll stay in. Try and get off more damage. If he does that, that'd be really nice. Cause if this isn't focus sash, I could kill it right here. I'm not outspeeding it, I'm gonna have to take another hit, which is gonna suck. If he gets a crit, we'll die. Knock on wood. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be a interesting battle. Oh, the reflects down, which is nice. Didn't notice that, but it's not too big of a deal with the reflect. I just have to stall it out every time it happens. How many turns did it last though? It might have light clay. No, it doesn't have light clay. That didn't last long at all. That's the thing about reflect and whatever the other special ones call it. They don't last long without light clay, which really makes it a lot less good. Because then you have to take away leftovers or whatever item you're using, usually in a Pokemon that would have that, and then it's not going to last as long. It's sort of a lose-lose situation. Except if you get the chance to set off with it. Oh, here comes the slow run. Oh my gosh, and I did a little more than I just thought off the top of my head, but I guess that... Let's see. I got a nice roll on that. Well, not really, but... Okay, so right here, the obvious switch is Aromatisse, but I can't stay in. I'll switch into Jupiter, because if he has some weird hidden power predicting Aromatisse, yeah, let's just go for it. I don't think he'll expect this. I'd love if Victini had a Regenerator. That would make it just so good. Because then you could take the hits, kill something, and then switch out. Sweet. Because I got a free switch into this, if I remember right, against Galvantula, against Cresselia, with two S's, not a Z. Yeah, Bug Buzz does 40% against me, because I'm specially defensive, that's HP. And Psychic does around 50%. I can get rid of the potential sash. That'd just be nice. Let's go for it. There's the sticky webs I've been waiting for. So here I can just go for another Psychic. So, I'm not sure, I didn't really touch on this, but I don't have any with speed investment. My fastest Pokemon is Victini at 236, or a Gale Wings Acrobatics, but I thought Sticky Webs would be up the whole battle, and wasn't. I have Defog right here on Maserati, but I thought, hey, I don't really need speed, because I thought his Kyurem would be Scarfed, possibly, or Specs, either one. And if it was Scarfed, only Scarf Haxorus could outspeed it, or, yeah. So I didn't really want to plan by adding speed. So let's just go for Psychic here. Yeah. Does Aromatisse get Shadow Ball? Because if it does, I might want to switch out here. Let me check here. Shadow Ball really fast. No, it doesn't get Shadow Ball. So... how much does a Shadow Ball do to it? Because Aromatisse and Silver were two Pokemon I was looking at before this, and I was like, how much did that Psychic do? 18%. Oh, he has special defense. Cheeky little cat. Let's see how much. He could be max special defense. So that means a Victini should one-shot it. It can't. I'll switch into Victini right here. It should. Doesn't get like sort of. I don't know what Aromatisse really gets. I didn't know too much to do with set. Yeah, it's just a defensive Pokemon like I thought. It gets nothing except power something. Let's try the water. Just try water. Yeah, that does nothing. Because we're toxic here, that would suck. I do not like this matchup. If I remember right. So the question... I clicked on Mystery vs LC. If only. Yeah, Shadow Ball's gonna kill me here. This is my time to switch into Old Man. So, if he's Nasty Plot set, let's check how much that one takes at +2. Because I can't lose my victory. I'm gonna switch out, but I'm gonna assume he's gonna get up the... Dazzling really does nothing. Hidden Power Fighting might kill. Let's check. No, Hidden Power Fighting doesn't kill the switching, but then we're gonna just have to sack off Stoutland at that point. 20 turns in and we still haven't lost a Pokemon, that's nice. He's definitely, I think, has the upper hand right now with he's switching the right Pokemon in at the right time. See, if I thought about being Scarfed, but I just can't sacrifice the damage of Choice Band. Could one-shot Kyurem, one-shot Galvantula, Mienshao, possibly Aromatisse since it's not defensive. It one-shots Miss Magius if it comes in on the switch. It can do so much damage, so hopefully he doesn't have the nest. Okay, he's switching out. I love that switch. That benefits me more than him. So if he's just gonna recover. I'm gonna go for the crunch to do more damage. If he gets the defense drop, that would be amazing. Oh, he's going for the burn. Didn't get it. He could go into Aromatisse. He'd probably just go into Aromatisse right here, but I don't. My switch would be one of these two, and I don't want to switch him in. He has an Ice Beam or a Scald's in the kill him. If I give the defense drop any of these times, that's going to force him to switch out. I could kill him this next turn if he doesn't get the burn, but he gets the burn. That sucks. If I get the defense drop here, it'd be really nice. He was just going for Scald here. Let me go ahead and get a Wish off. This guy. I mean, I saw his team was bulky, but I didn't foresee him trying to outstall us. Wait, we can get a Toxic off right here on something. No. Because if he's... I think he's gonna switch, because this is a pointless match. And I want to get a Wish on so I can switch into something else. Because... I mean, a Toxic on this would be nice, so I'll just switch into Aromatisse. That could give me the chance to switch into it, but now I don't have Stoutland for it. Let's see. Let me look up Aromatisse again against... I'm thinking, now, it's nice that I have Skarmory for it. Okay, you want to do... Let's see. I'm just... This slow, bro, with the Regenerator. I'm gonna have... I'm gonna go for Protect here. He's gonna switch into Galvantula. But I can't, I have to go for the Protect here, because if I don't, and the Psychic kills me... No, I can't risk it. Yeah, okay, good thing he stayed in. Yes, he's predicting the switch into, like, Victini, or really anything. Getting a burn off on anything, or just doing damage would be nice here. I'm gonna go for the Toxic, just to force the switch into Aromatisse. I won't switch immediately. I'll wait till he switches into it and then switch back into Victini. I think he's gonna go for Scald right here. But I can't risk it. I'll switch into Cresselia and then back into Wall to get a Regenerator. Maybe go for a Moonlight. The Toxic on it sucks. This is definitely... It's gonna be a long battle. This is going easier than I expected, though. I'm just gonna say that. Because I was ready to be taking on a really annoying Kyurem, and I didn't have to do that. I can get a nice Moonlight up here. I'll probably be at, what, 80% after this, and I can switch back out into Skarmory after... I'm assuming he's gonna go Aromatisse, because there's no point just to sit in here and there's if he just wants to stall and it's gonna be whatever it's called. No one's gonna win from the situation. It's just gonna be annoying. It's like, I don't know. The slow bar really takes on my team well. There was nothing on my squad really that took on his slow bro well, except the Mega Sceptile, which obviously I didn't bring because I was just so worried about the Kyurem. Mega Sceptile would be really nice now, but I couldn't see a universe where he didn't bring Kyurem. So this is sort of a chance to sack off old main. I thought he might bring this in the Snaggies, but it took the place of Kyurem in my mind. Let's see. So Cresselia against Mismagius. Not Mischievous. I eat the Shadow Ball. But it also needs a Shadow Ball. Just get some damage off on it. And I can. No, I need to keep this at high health. So I'm gonna go for Shadow Ball. How does Skarmory take this off? See, it's times like this where I wish Skarmory takes this on. It doesn't love a Shadow Ball, but it doesn't hate the Shadow Ball. And a Brave Bird does 81 to 96%. So I'm thinking I go into Old Main here. And then maybe sack it off. And if he stays in, switch into Maserati, get off the Brave Bird. I just can't say anything. If he just goes for Shadow Ball, that'd be great. Yeah, there we go. A little obvious. So, it sucks that we're burned, but Return hits other stuff better. Crunch is super effective. Return, both of them are one shot without the burn. I forgot Superpower hits now because, but no, Return's my best option here, just for coverage. Unless, yeah, no. Unless he switches in Aromatines. Yeah. I'm done. Don't really care. For stab. What's it called? First Blood. First Blood. No, First Stab. Okay. So yeah, Maserati, like I'm saying, is a switch in. Well, how much does Fletcher have? He's probably wondering why I brought Fletcher. Fletcher is nice damage. And he can't will-o-wisp me if... Yeah, that's not easy. He can't will-o-wisp me. Yeah, he gets will-o-wisp me, obviously. Because I'm Fire type. And Acrobatics, easily 2 shots. And I don't get the Brave Bird before. Easy switches into Slowbro, but what can we do? Wait, is this an opportunity to get a Swords Dance off? How much is that to do Slowbro? Slowbro, if I have a Swords Dance off, doesn't do a whole lot, and I don't want to, but it really is a chance to get a Swords Dance off. Yeah, Tillop. He's a cool guy. I don't really know all these people in the league too well because we found each other on Reddit, but they're all really cool so far. When I met the draft went well, and I battled a few of them just in random battles, and it's been good. So I think the Swords, does it get Thunderbolt? That's the issue. Yeah. Do I want to test them? Because things could really start going downhill if his Thunderbolt. What else would he go for? He'd just go for Shadow Ball. Wow, this isn't looking good with this Mismagius. That burn, even though, I mean, it's Scald, but still, that burn didn't help. If he's going for Thunderbolt, Cresselia can eat it, and I can see if he has it. Because then Maserati would be, no, I need it for him. When you get a wish off to Victini and then predicting the Thunderbolt. Yeah, he hasn't. Life Orb. That's good to know. How much does it do to me again? It's like 40%. Really just had to whittle this down. Cresselia is the only thing that I can take it on now, sadly. Now, if I get a switch into on Miss Magius, Becky can kill. That's nice. Yeah, Shadow Ball does about 40% to me, and Toxic won't take me off, but I can't take that much damage. That'd be risky if I switch into that. Nothing likes a Shadow Ball from Miss Magius. This is yeah, really cool. Let's see, how much is that one more take from me again? Doesn't like it. He's going for Shadow Ball here. How does Maserati? Maserati should take that pretty well. Not taking Maserati, taking this guy. This is definitely an important Pokemon to take on. I might have to just sack something off for this. If I lose Becky, I can't take on the Mienshap, but if I lose Maserati, I can't take on the Galvantula. Do I need? Yeah. Whew. This is not looking all too nice. I can still take on Aromatisse with Alamola or Cresselia, if need be. Not well. Well, oh no, Victini one-shots it, so I think I'm just gonna have to sack off. No, I'm gonna have to, though. I mean, that's all I can really do. Yep. You might wonder why. Oh yeah, left or loose. There's a chance I could live. Let's see. 52% health. Let's go. Let's see. Is there a way that I haven't tried this function to show that? Yeah, no. It doesn't really tell me. I'm out. Could kill me here, or it couldn't. So I'll just go for Designer. No, I know it doesn't. But it killed in case he switches into the Aromatisse. Let's see, how much does Bravery do? It does pretty much the same. So Ironhead does 10% more. And Miss Magnus will die if it attacks me right here, so Ironhead works. Yeah, big kill over Thunderbolt. So here's my switch into Becky. I just have to click Acrobatics, that's all I can do. I think he'll switch out. But if he doesn't know this as Gale Wings. Yeah, it's Gale Wings. Whew, mini heart attack. Just go for it. He's probably a little confused here. He's gonna switch into Slowbro, which will suck. I think he's got this battle, sadly. Definitely didn't play. We played well, but I mean, it's looking a little tough, but he's probably a little worried too, but I hope he just sacks off Miss Magnus here. That would be ideal, even though there's no reason to do that. If for some reason he feels that's the best option, that'd be amazing. Yeah, we're definitely in a corner. It's times where this where I wish. Times like this where, yeah, here's the right one. Eats it. So I'm going to get a wish off. Burn should leave me. Psychic won't kill. I think this is his time to go into Aromatisse and yeah, like that. So now I can get my switch into Victini. That was a perfect situation right there. It went down just like I needed it to. This will give me a chance to kill either Slowbro or... let's see. I'm going to Flygon. Okay. So Aromatisse takes on this fight. I wish I had Aromatisse sometimes, but Almomola, going in pronounce Sarah, should take on this Flygon. I'm assuming it's banded. It will take a hit from it. How would Jupiter take it? Let's see, Cresselia. Oh, Cresselia. It takes 0 to Earthquake, obviously levitate. Having his Cresselia on much, but goes for Outrage here. That wouldn't be the best thing for me. Let's see. Outrage doesn't do all that too much to Alamo. I could just stall out till he gets confused. So that's really just my best match. Even better, because I'd be in a precarious. He's definitely choiced. He just showed that. That's obvious. Because no, it's either with Flygon, unless he's bulky, which would be weird. Okay. Both of these take it. He knows I'm gonna want to go into Midnight. Is this my chance to get off a Toxic on this Galvanic maybe? Or get a Wish off so I can switch out? So he's gonna go for Thunderbolt. He'll kill me. Never mind. I want to see. Where's Victini take Galvanic Shells? It's nice that we're at full health. Yeah, Alamo doesn't take this at all. Thunder. She could take the Buggy Buzz, but. So, yeah, I have to switch into Victini here. It's the only option. Okay, that crit really sucks. That sucks. Because now, Victini is going to be down at, what, 10% after this next hit? Unless he switches out. How much is... Bolt Strike has a chance to kill... no, U-Turn's the best option. And then I U-Turn into Fletchinder. And then he thinks I'll go for Acrobatics, go into Slowbro, I'll switch back into Alamo and get another Mushroom. So U-Turn. There's the Slowbro. I thought about going for the Bolt Strike there, but if I remember right, yeah, worry about the miss, but it could two-shot. The nice thing is with Aromatisse, he used it as a pivot switch, so Toxic is still here, which is ideal. So having two fire types is definitely a problem with this Slowbro. I'm definitely stalling this out. Look, 42 turns and only 2 men are down. 2 more expendable members. I'd love if he switched into Aromatisse anytime, because I can stall him out right here. If he goes from the Aromatisse, I can switch into Victini right now, and then Victini, things from Aromatisse. This does a lot. It will kill with since especially defensive we kept coming earlier. Aromatease will not like the Bolt Strike, predicting the slow roll coming back in afterwards to take the V crit. Or do I think he'll go straight back into slow roll? Yeah, I do. He's definitely thinking here because it's a tough situation because Mian Shao. I think I might go for Stone Edge right here. This is my switch into Alamola is my switch in to Mian Shao. I love this matchup. Because let's think, Mian Shao. He's probably, I would assume he's life. He could be Choice Scarf. I'm thinking he's life on. High jump kick does 50%. Let's go for the protectivities. If he's going for the high jump kick, let's say. I don't think he will, but he'll probably go for the Stone Edge. If he's going for a high jump kick right here, he loses half his health. Take out. Okay. Just gonna go for the wish here. Don't really care. I've been in this situation countless times with Sarah. With Sarah. You can never say it's a Pokemon name. Sarah, where you're burned without leftovers. It means now knockoff's not going to do anything to you. And the way burn, it's nice. I'd rather have burn 10 times out of 10 times than toxic, because then Sarah's sort of in trouble. You can't stay in too long, but with burn, you know how much damage it's going to do. So I just go for protecting. He's going to reach. I can just go for toxic here. Well, he'll probably... Yeah, if he's going into that. How much is this skull? He shouldn't do a whole lot since he's in a lower. Eventually, I get the burn. I could go for Wish. I just went for... I could go for Wish here. And so I can switch back into Victini after he goes for the U-turn. Regenerator, Wish, it's just amazing. I love Sarah. Yeah. Oh, Tillop's in our Skype chat. Yep. He's talking about how long it is. Yeah, everyone. I haven't been paying attention to this Skype chat, but because this is my first time recording today, I want to be distracted. Aromatease. I'm just switching on to Victini here. That's what Aromatease is the best option. Okay, so I went for a Wish. Nothing appreciates a Bolt Strike. Bolt Strike. I typed Stolly in the chat, but I don't even think. Oh yeah, they're predicting what Pokemon about. I typed Stolly, but I doubt I spelled it right. It's such a weird word to spell, but so Victini against Slowbro. There's a chance Bolt Strike can kill. And Bolt Strike can only two-shot Aromatease. Let me just double check that. You never wanna... If you have time to calc it, go for it. Because it can never hurt. Yeah, Bolt Strike can two-shot. That's my best option. He could switch into the Flygon, which would suck, but I'd just go back into Almalamola. How should you say it? What is it? I need to look at them. Where is Almalamola? It's just so weird. It's always weird having L's and M's in the wrong weird spots. If we switched into Slowbro here, that'd be huge momentum for us. Slowbro is a... Slowbro Mismagius. It should kill... Well, it won't, I don't think it will kill Mian Shao, but it was a nice damage. Damage is damage is damage. Mian Shadow, how does it take this? With this much time, I'm back with my hand shot. Oh wow, Bull Strike kill easily. Oh my gosh. So anything but Flygon dies here or gets 2-shot. He's just trying to think, will I go for Flygon? I feel like is the easy switch here. He could think I'm. Oh, I forgot a regenerator. But still. Does he outspeeds, doesn't he? Let me check. Speed reduction. Just found this out the other day. Is if I remember right, it's by a third reduced, and it's by half when increased. So let's see. 236, which is my speed, times 0.33. So 236 minus about 77. I'm at 159 speed, which has a chance to outspeed Slowbro, unless he's a max speed Slowbro. How much? I just want to make sure, because if Scald can one-shot in here, I don't care if I have a chance to kill. I might switch out. He might. It doesn't have a chance to one-shot. Oh, wish came true. I can't 2-shot. But he could stall me out of Bolt Strikes, which would be a problem. I just have to go back into Aromatisse. Yeah, I'm going for Skull. I'm just gonna go for a Wish here. I'm gonna Wish Triaba. Getting a little low for comfort. Yeah, this Regenerator Pokemon here. Love them. See, Slowbro is nice, but oh, and I love how they added in that new thing where it shows you their moves and how many they have. It sort of sucks because you can also see how much they have and stall them out of the move, which I'd prefer not to know and have to look up, and maybe not look up because it takes a little more effort. But yeah, this is a long video. I'm probably gonna chop this up. I can't just put an hour-long video. It's been 52 minutes recording. Oh my gosh. And I don't, until someone, either I lose Alomomola, a Sarah goes down, or Slowbro or Aromatisse go down. This battle's gonna be a long time. Once Aromatisse goes down, this battle's gonna speed up. Or Sarah. It's just a matter of one of those two going on, yeah. Again, Mienshao, I don't care about you. I'm gonna go for the Skull trying to get. If he predicts me not going for a Protect, I can't chance die. Yeah, I'll just go for Protect. Yeah, Fake Out was obvious, but if he went for a high jump kick there, could have killed me. Probably would have killed me. Just go for Rush. No. Go for Skull Burn. So I'll get the burn off, this Mienshao is neutralized pretty much. But like I said, I am getting low on wishes. I did not think this battle would be this long. Drain Punch! That's because of Protect, obviously. But no burn. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch out into Jupiter. My health's getting a little low, and then I can switch right back into Alomomola. Because he's not gonna go for knockoff. He's not gonna, if he predicts that switch, that's U-turn sucks. This situation again. Definitely should have thought about the U-turn a little more. I just thought he'd. Didn't think he'd go for U-turn. I could have gone for Protect, which is I was thinking that in the back of my head, which would have been safer. And you want to be able to just switch in these Maggies like that. Definitely misplayed that. It's looking like Cross is gonna go down here. I don't see any situation where I don't just set up Cresselia here. This Miss Magnus is I didn't think Old Main would go down that fast. I probably sucked it off in haste. Maserati was more expendable because it takes its own dice. Shadow Ball kills. Yeah, I can go for Moonlight and just hope like he switches out. Yeah, no, one. Flesh Ender is just my switching right here. And nothing but slow. Hate Regenerator sometimes. This is definitely my chance to go for Swords. I said that last time. It really is though. Because when Slowbro comes in, I can get a roost off. Acrobatics. Okay. Predict. Just go for roost. I'm not sure if it gets rid of my flying typing though when I'm not. When I don't heal any health. It should, but if it, let's use it until the end of the turn. Flying type users lose their flying type and pure normal types you can normal types. It does nothing if that HP is full good. So, how does Victini? I can't switch in Victini, but I could. It does 30%. Alright. It's got long enough that I'm starting to remember the counts really well. Yeah. It does. I don't want to take that damage. A crit in the game would be over. He might go into. I don't really have anything to flag on right now, which sucks. Step down more. This core is just. This team definitely taking my own while. That's coming out. Yeah, I didn't switch, that's good. Oh no, I had speed, yeah. See, I told you. If I had switched into Victini right there, that would have been it. Would have been over. Couldn't risk that. I'm going for protection. There's no reason not to. Let me predict the switch. I would have switched if I had switched into Becky right there. That would have been nice. Go for Scald. I'm putting myself in a position where I have to switch next turn. Go for Toxic now. I would be fine switching into Becky. He's probably going to Slowbro, which sucks. I just thought about that. If he doesn't know anything about Slowbro, though, this would be nice. Probably going to Miss Magius, which would suck. Probably should have switched into Fletching right there. Because any opportunity he can get is Miss Magius, and is a bad opportunity for me. I think he just brings in Miss Magius here, and that's it. I mean, he has aromatherapy, which is what he's gonna go for. I'm just gonna go for Wishing. It's a Reflect. Good for him. Make him waste a turn. Because go for the Toxic, and then he has to go for aromatherapy. It's wasting turns of Reflect. I just realized he has 2 Regenerator Pokemon, that's trash. Speaking from a guy who's using Regenerator Pokemon, but still. I'm just telling you, let's reflect on the Toxic at this point. Becky's my best option, unless he predicts and goes for Stone Edge. Yeah. Becky loves that. Becky eats bugs for breakfast! Yeah. Even though he's had the upper hand this whole battle, I've still managed to keep it. If I had brought my Sceptile, this battle would be a lot easier. I know I said that like an hour ago. Not yet though, it's finally hit the hour mark. I need a drink of water. Here. Yeah, wow, this is definitely the longest battle I've ever participated in. He brought... I saw him bringing a more hyper-offensive team. Yeah, Slowbro, that's what I wanted to come with. Because I can take on Slowbro, I can't take on this Magnus. Just right back into... This wasn't great then. I am really running low on wishes. Wishes, no. Not fun. I have to go for it. No Reflect's time. See, like I was saying earlier, Reflect when you don't have Light Clay. It's down and just like that. Switch on your team. No. Psychic does 38. I'll be. This is tough. This is what sucks about not having leftovers at this point. Like I said, I've been in that situation with no leftovers burn like this, but not where I was trying 66 at the battle. Eventually you will get sold in like I am right here. I predicted that was Psychic. I should have gone for 18. For Protect here, Wish, and then Predict the Psychic. I think he's thinking. He's still thinking himself. He's thinking I'm gonna switch into Victini here. And I can. I should wear Ains balls. Switching to Becky. Goes for Thunderbolt. Yeah. Looks like it. Yeah, I know it's there. Right there. Do I wanna? I think he's gonna switch it. No. I don't think he's switching. Right. I love this one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a good battle, guys, but he definitely outplayed us for pretty much all of it. Looking like sadly he'll be a 6-0. Well, if he stays and goes for the Shadow Ball here, which is probable. If he switches out into like in the end, he switched out. And this is why I went for the case, because he thought I'd go for the. Now we're talking. I think he's gonna say it. He's gonna go for U-turn. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can take an Earthquake. I'm gonna go for Wish here. Skull. Only 25%. I should hold it. Unless he gets a really high roll. Yeah, let me calculate all this. Because this could be a point where it's not looking like I'll come back, but this is the point where I have a chance, if any. So let's see if he's banded. That's not banded. That's Earth. Got max damage. So yeah, I can just go for Scald here. Not kill him unless I get the burn, but I have to go for Wishing. The Protect's really obvious, but I have to. Going for V-Crate, 70 turns. That's just crazy. Going for the wish here allows me to get my health up, and then... yeah. Oh no, I was saying about V-Crate. See, when you're this deep into the battle, everything's just melted together. I think it's where I switch. How does Victini take? Let's go with choice 100%. I have to go for protect him. I think he's gonna go for the knockoff, predicting the switch. Because the switch here would be good, but he'll just go for knockoff. Take at this point in the match. Antelope Protect gets me nowhere, but maybe he'll go for ooh. If he goes, I'll go for Protect, and he goes for Knockoff, and then he sees I know that, and then maybe he'll go for U-turn or Drain Punch. Because the Knockoff can switch. So at this point I do have to switch. Which sucks. So he'll get the knockoff on me, which does 60 to 70%, and then switch back into sale. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would do. How did that do? Is he banded? That doesn't make good damage. No? It's not bandage. What is it? He's adamant scar? He's probably adamant scar. No, that's not enough either. I just want to know what he is at this point. He's not reckless, he's oh, I'm counting over reckless, he's regenerator. So let's just go other ability. So he's adamant. Choice band. Would kill him. Adamant choice map, I guess. So, no. He switched maps. What am I thinking? Is he just. Expert map? That's all I can think of. Yeah, I think he just. If he has the. A jump kick, which he should, but with Drain Punch, sometimes you don't see it. He could just go for that and win right here. Unless he misses, then I have a chance at it. I have to switch it. I see why I went for U-turn there. Oh, he's low. He's late for it, but I guess there's no intention. And I sort of forget things like that when it's turn 76. It's definitely impressive that he's managed to keep the 6L, and right here he wins. Has nothing in it. No, I'll just sack off 15. This will help me possibly get a kill. That's what I'm doing at this point. The burn. Okay, good. I can just go first. Earthquake does what? I know it's sort of like I can't win here, but I want to try and get a kill. Just to get a kill. I'll just go for the stall up for the burn. Because I'm not going to win. If I'm going to get a kill, I get the burn. That's how it is. Leave it up to Hacks if I get a kill this. Oh, he switches out. I get the burn. I would have killed that Flygon. That sucks. Let's just give a little bit of burn damage. I'll make it a 5. Oh, He wants the 6-0. He sees what I'm trying to do. Go for a wish here. I'm trying to preserve the 6-0. I want to see how long this all can go. I know this is a little just for fun. Just a little giggles. Going for that kill. Good job, GG. I almost got the kill there, but it was a fun battle. Definitely the longest battle of my life. We'll see if I upload this as a full video. You guys will know when you're watching this, but yeah, it was. I was hoping it would go better than this, but I wasn't predicting the bulky team. I knew Slowbro was bulky. I knew I've used a Regenerator Man Shao as bulky with Alamomola, but I was expecting more of the offense with Kiram and stuff, because this way, if I had brought more defense, which I definitely drafted a little, we were two of the more defensive teams drafted, but yeah, I just didn't bring my defensive or really. I brought sort of like in the middle, a mix of offensive and defensive, and ended up biting me in the butt, but it was a fun match. I know I got 6-0'd, but a 6-0 over 82 turns is different than a 6-0 through a sweep. Because I wasn't demolished. It was just rolls here and there. It was just he definitely outplayed me, but I played really well to keep it to turn 82. Personal best. But this video has been really long. I think I'll end it here. It was fun, guys. The first work with TCL. Sadly, we're 0-1. But we have next week to look forward to, and let me double check who we're facing. I can update you guys about that. Second week, we are facing the White Forest Flygons. So you can look forward to that coming to the channel next week, next Friday, because this will be uploaded every Fridays. It's been fun, and I guess, yeah. Bye, YouTube.